Okay, guys, I'm getting so many messages right now. Simon, the markets are crashing. What should I do? Should I sell? Should I buy? So let's go through it. Let's look at it. In this video, I share with you three things. And those three things will make sure that you have an emotionless system, that you know exactly when to buy, when to sell, and when to do nothing. Okay? And today is a day to buy, and I will show you why, and I will show you what I'm doing. So the three things that I'm sharing with you today are money management system, a system that you can rely on. You don't have to ask anybody. You don't have to watch the news. You just take decision based on your system that you actually trust because it works for you. It creates income every week. Otherwise, it's not a working system, okay? So first, money management system, that's what I'm going to share with you. Second, the three rules that you need to install so that you don't blow up like most traders do. And I will share with you the real-time dashboard that I have created today and shared with the Sprint community, because I've created a real-time dashboard that tells you exactly when to do nothing, when to sell, and when to buy. Let me give you a quick preview. We will go through this on detail in this video, but the quick preview is, let me move this here. The volatility today is 35%, pretty high. It touched 45 today, but it came back to 35%. Now, what's your account value? In this example, it's the income account, not the compounding account, the income account. That's where we sell options. In the income account, right now, in our public account, we have $50,000 and the excess liquidity is $18,000. So I don't have to ask anybody. I don't have to check the internet. This is my system. It's telling me that the WIX is very elevated, and we have our rules in the dashboard. So it says we're at VIX above 25%. You should be 30% cash, Simon, and 70% options. So whatever I feel, I don't care about what I feel as an investor. I care about this. And this says action needed, reduce cash by 6%. So I go to my interactive broker account and I will sell options today at around 6%. That's it. And I did already yesterday, but the market crashed even more. Yesterday we were at 30%. Now we're at 35%. So, and what is volatility? Volatility means it's the degree of fear that people have there. A VIX of 9% means people are complacent and they think they're invincible. And they think that everything will go up forever. A VIX of 15 to 20 is normal, nothing happens. A VIX 25 to 30 is panic. People think that the world is going to implode, that a recession is here, and that nothing will ever survive. The point is, with markets are made of people, and people have emotions. Fear and greed, those are the main emotions. And when you break up with somebody, you think, oh my God, they broke up with me. I will never find love again, right? And then 5 days later, you find love again and you forget that feeling. That's volatility. Volatility means in that moment when we are fearful, we think that this is going to happen, but mostly something around here is going to happen. So this is the VIX, and when the VIX is highest, that is our opportunity. Let me show you a slide that I made for our clients a while ago. In this slide, I shared that the market is made of people, and so it's emotional, right? And we start in optimism. Most of the time we're in optimism. The normal stage, that's VIX around 15 to 20, that's optimism. But then there are moments in time when everybody freaks out. Right now we are in capitulation. How do you know, Simon? Because the VIX was at 45. That is capitulation. So soon we will be in despondency. Maybe it's in 6 hours, maybe in 6 days, maybe in 6 weeks. That's the only thing that we don't know, right? nobody can time the market. But we can look at the VIX and see what's the level of fear right now in the markets. And markets are made of people that buy and sell. There's always one side buying, one side selling. That's it. So when the VIX is above 25, it's time to buy. But let's go step by step. So first, how can you create a system that you actually trust? Because if you will listen to YouTubers or researchers or even analysts from Wall Street, they are all wrong. Everybody is wrong most of the time. Who is right? The few people that have a system and stick to their system. You can create a system that wins most of the time or loses most of the time. A system that wins most of the time is when you are not the gambler, you are the casino. Casino wins most of the time. Gamblers come in, play, they win, they win, they win. They get complacent, they lose, they get out. They leave on average $200 in the casino, and the casino makes $200, which is a small amount for the casino, but they do it all the time. So every week the casino is winning small amounts. That's why casinos stay, gamblers go. So now you don't be the gambler, be the casino. In the Sprint Club, I share our two portfolios. We have an income portfolio and we have a compounding portfolio. The income portfolio, that's we just buy and hold. The compounding portfolio, we just buy and hold. For example, I bought yesterday Amazon and Alphabet. Those are for the compounding portfolio. We just keep them as long as possible, as long as the fundamentals are increasing. Earnings, margins, return on capital employed are increasing. Return on incremental capital employed is increasing. We don't do anything. And during these times, when everybody's fearful, we buy a little bit more. So we've been nibbling 30, 40 pieces again, and we will do it today again. So our favorite stocks, we just buy them. The income portfolio is different. The income, this is where you are the casino, not the gambler. And that's the system that I want to share today with you guys. The first thing that you need to install is some ground rules. You need to be rigid in your rules and flexible in your expectations. Nobody knows what the market will do next. But you need rules how you respond to what the market is doing. For example, if you follow our rules in the Sprint Club, we buy when the VIX is above 25%. And we have a very specific, we're pretty granular in that. So if you're not in the Sprint Club, this is how you can join the Sprint Club. You go to strategysprints.com and then you hit try 7 days free, try 7 days free. This is what you find in there. Some pretty cool people and amazing sprinters. We're learning together how to add 200K to our life every year just by improving our sales systems, our income systems, and our compounding systems. So some of them very active, some of them very passive. In there, today, I've added this real-time dashboard so that nobody is surprised when a correction comes, minus 20%, when a recession comes, longer time, minus 20%. Because you will know exactly what's going on, right? At the 10%, these are the rules. And I encourage you to build your rules system. You can take these rules and then start tweaking them. So these are my allocation rules, right? VIX below 13%, I'm 90% cash, 10% invested. And then the higher the VIX 25%, I'm 30% cash, 70% invested. Now, I'm a lazy guy, so I asked Claude to code this thing, and it did it. Amazing, by the way. Claude Pro is so good at coding. I'm not, but here it is. It's pretty good. So you input the current VIX. Let's go to the current VIX. Current VIX is 38.75. 38.75. Then you go to your current account value. So I'm on target. Don't need to do anything. Oh, no, wait. It's 50,000 is our public portfolio. And the excess liquidity was 80,700 last time I checked. So I should reduce my cash by 7%, which means I should invest 6% of the portfolio. I will sell some puts and some covered calls today. Now, This is a system. Emotions out. I don't need to read the newspaper. I don't need to know if China is retaliating to the tariffs or not. I just look at the VIX and know what's my money management, my risk management. That's the only thing that you need. So these are the rules. Second thing that you need is a dashboard. Grab this one, okay? It's free. Use it for 7 days. If it's helpful, keep it, right? Then, what's the third thing that you need? You need to pick the right stocks. Because if you pick the wrong stocks, nobody can help you, right? So what is a high quality stock? This will be my next video on what is a high quality stock. But now that you have basic money management, you know how much percentage you should be in the market versus on the sidelines waiting. That's the most important thing, because this is size allocation. And in when you run a fund managers can only max out three things: the amount that they are invested in the market. So you can max out, you say, I'm 100% invested all of the time, or you scale it up and down like we do. The second thing that you can max out is alpha. Alpha is risk and is volatility. But that means that volatility can go up or down. So you cannot scale up your allocation and your risk at the same time. So you have to pick a battle. I prefer to create conditions where I win smaller amounts. I'm okay with not having the full upside potential. So I cap my upside potential by selling covered calls and selling puts. I cap the upside potential, but I protect the downside. This creates winning every week. And if you want to do it on your own, where is it? It's in the wealth chapter. We have here the spreadsheets that we are using together and we are learning together. So you see how much actual money you are, how much income you're actually creating every week. And that helps you create a system where you're generating income. So now you have a sales systems that we have optimized with you. They're generating income. Now you have option systems. They're generating income even during recessions. And now you have compounding systems that do their work slowly, gradually, so that you have a retirement money and wealth. So with these three systems in place, I think we're well equipped, right? So what am I doing today? Yesterday, I've been buying Amazon, straight spot. I've been buying Google, spot. And I've sold a Danaher put. So that's where I'm the casino. Today looks like a good day to buy again. I have a short list, I have a watch list, and I have set up some limit orders that I will refine today. And in the Sprint Club, I will share the exact limit orders in real time, as usual. I'm looking at a few companies here that are very, very interesting right now. One of them is GE Vernova, amazing high quality company, now down to 267. Very interesting. And if you want to access the whole list, join us in the Sprint Club here. I share in real time all the moves when I buy, when I sell. And there are much smarter people than me in here who also can give you ideas and feedback while you are building your own systems that you trust. Keep compounding, everyone. Keep rolling.